This is Good Morning Britain with Kate Garraway and Ranveer Singh.
Good morning. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Welcome to the programme.
It's a lovely morning.
It is, and there's not just the two of us like there was yesterday.
I
We've got
know.
an interloper.
Morning, guys.
Good morning, Iain Lee.
Now, is this a promote? I've never been allowed to sit at the start of the show.
This is a huge promotion.
I feel like I've won a competition.
You have.
If you want to sit at the desk at the top of the show,
Yes,
answer
write
this
in.
question now on the back of a postcard. This
I
is
know.
exciting.
Richard Arnold on holiday will be like, what the heck? It took me 20 years to sit at the desk at the top of the
Can I
show.
say, my chair feels like it's lower than yours.
It is, and
It's
that's
a
right.
It's a power
It's
game.
a
is
right.
it?
It
That's
is.
exactly
It
how
was
it is.
higher earlier on, but Ranveer and I came in early and lowered it.
Well
Yeah,
done. I
yes,
like your games.
Unnerving ways. Very exciting morning, though. Jack Fincham is with us.
Now, surprisingly, I actually watched Love Island, and I quite...
You're usually a cynic about all things, I find.
Well, I wonder if everybody actually fell in love on that island, but I'm sure Jack and Dani did.
Yeah.
You can tell that they are proper cute couple.
Yeah.
Did everyone else... It's a coincidence that everyone on that island fell in love with somebody else.
Just with weeks to go before the end of the show.
Weeks to go as the voting progressed. But they all fell in love? Actual love?
No,
proper love.
Laura and Paul said they weren't in love.
Right, OK.
At the very end.
It's a very rude
But they
show.
are all very beautiful. The sun is shining. Someone's cleaning the villa for them. I mean, I fell in love with lesser circumstances.
I think we've
frankly.
mentioned this before. It was the hungry bum thing, wasn't it? When I was
Up.
all of the bikini bottoms, instead of covering the buttocks, I don't know if you can say that, they were wedged right up. That can't be healthy.
No, actually,
healthy.
Dani Dyer said she didn't like them. Do you remember when she
did.
asked him,
her.
am I sexy enough for you? She said, I could wear a thong, I don't like it.
Yes.
Yeah, good for her. I
She's a
respect
big
that.
pant girl.
Good.
There's been some new research that says women find men who eat meat more sexy than vegetarians. So if they had exactly the same, a picture of exactly the same person with the same dating profile, they would choose the meat eater. Are you a meat eater, Iain?
I was a vegetarian for 27 years.
Were you?
And then
How
I
was
went
your
back
love
on the
life?
meat. I didn't get any action at all.
Right.
27.
Okay.
And you were a bit hungry all the time. No.
Actually,
So as a vegetarian.
I became a vegetarian at the age of 15, partly because of the ethics of it and stuff, but also to impress a girl, to impress Kerry. And it worked. Let's
Did
just
it?
say. Yeah, it did work. It did work.
Oh.
But then I started eating meat again because I've got two little boys, and they would eat meat, and my wife would prepare these amazing meaty meals, and I would heat them up, and I'd just test them to make sure they were cooked.
Ooh.
And this bolognese, it was amazing. And I just kept testing it, and when the boys went and leftovers,
And that was it. You were over the cliff.
Yeah.
So you were lured back into meat eating.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. I don't know if you agree with it. Maybe you are a vegetarian. Maybe you would choose someone that... You're vegetarian, aren't you? So you would actively feel maybe more comfortable with somebody that didn't eat meat, would you say?
Do you know, I don't really mind. Because we're Sikh, we don't eat beef. So as long as somebody didn't eat beef...
That would put you off if they did?
Obviously.
Somebody had a big steak Diane or something in front of you.
Yeah. I think, are you eating steak?
Steak was the first proper thing. I'd never had a steak until 4 years ago.
Wow.
And it blew my mind. I could see colours more clearly. I could hear music. That's not even an exaggeration. Honestly, that's absolutely true. But
Are you sure it was steak? It was in the form of a pill of some kind.
do you really
Steak
believe
flavoured.
that women find...
Yes, it's an Italian research.
It's Italian research of big eaters in Italy. And big meat eaters, big eaters possibly as well.
Yes.
But big meat eaters in Italy.
Yes.
And it's, I'd love to know what you think at home. I wonder if it's because there's a perception of fussiness. I don't really care what people eat, but I've never actually been out with a vegetarian. But I think that may be because they're not attracted to me. I think you look at me and you think meat, don't you really?
Sorry?
I think do you know what I mean? I think I'm sort of got a bit of flesh on my bones. I don't think I'm a typical sort of person a vegetarian would fancy.
Vegetarians would find you beautiful.
Do you?
You should do a poll on Twitter or something.
Really?
With
Only
vegetarians.
vegetarian.
Very
niche. It's a very niche poll.
But what do you think? Is it something you look for? I wonder if it's partly to do with the fact there's a perception of fussiness.
Well, and
about
also in
vegetarians.
some of their responses, they said that if you're on a date and the chap chooses a beetroot salad or something, it's seen as a slightly feminine choice.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe it's
there's a
more
bit
of an
sexism
Italian
in
thing,
food.
because Italian is more of a macho kind of culture.
maybe.
It's a mass
Well, we'll find out.
generalisation.
Anyway,
Won't we?
bacon sarnies for breakfast if you're on the desk this
please.
morning.
Thank you very
you.
much.
Laura's in South Sea,
I'd like you to come on eating a side of beef.
Salami.
Just raw, chewing on a salami.